What the fuck is going on? We back in the building. It's Primo Sports episode 20, baby. Yeah, we did that. 20 episodes in. We still going strong. It's your host, Jake, spreading love. And of course, I'm with the co host.
You already know who it is. It's your boy Lex, and welcome to another episode of Primo Sports, where it's all game and no hype.
All right, man. So we back. You know what I'm saying? Basketball is back. So it's going to be even more topics and shit. So this is going to be a good time because we got football definitely underway, getting into the mix of things, finding out who's the best teams at this point. And then basketball is back. So we're going to start that off. We'll start it out with, I think the league is in trouble since we was just talking about it. I'm going to say Wemby is probably going to take over. I don't know, it might be this year. The takeover might be this year for the alien. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going crazy beginning of the year. I know it's beginning type shit, but I think just the game is just too crazy. He's too unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? Almost had triple double with blocks. With blocks. That's crazy. So, what do you think about how long do you think it takes for I don't think we winning the chip this year. I think we already know who it's going to. Like where it's almost like, or at least we know who's coming out the West now. Can we say San Antonio is going to be that team? How long if it does happen?
Still debatable with that, I would say. I know Wemby's like a freak of nature, you know what I mean? But there's gonna be other factors that play into that. But as far as how many games, with the West being as tough as it is, maybe 30, maybe
Well, I
35.
ain't even saying games. I'm saying like, how long do you think it'll take? Period for them to be that team.
If they have everything together, um, wow.
Because me personally, I don't think
I
it's going to be this year. You know
um
what I mean? But I
they
think
might make a huge jump because they also are well coached. I don't know young boy's name, but he's a pretty good coach. Um, if it's not, because you're saying not this year, right?
yeah, no, I don't think
Not this year.
it's
Like, I
definitely
mean,
not
yeah,
this
it's still gonna be tough because you still have other teams out there. Like, I mean, you still have to worry about Golden State. The Rockets, they just have to, get things together. It's a long season, so they just have to kind of get shit together. If they could figure out what they're gonna do at the point guard position, that might help them out a little bit. But it's gonna be a little tough. But for them, maybe in the beginning of next season you might actually see it like within the first 10 games. But for as far as this year, as far as being a top team, I think they are gonna be a top team. Just for like at least the top
top.
six, at least the
Okay.
top six, because just off of the first two games, what Wemby is doing, I don't think you really have an answer for that yet. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like
nah.
they're like
Not to mention De'Aaron Fox.
that
You
too,
know what
but
I
it's
mean?
like, but with Wemby, like the way he's handling the rock as a big, and then the way he's just easily putting the ball in the basket, it's hard, bro. Like who, like height wise, who's even standing next to him, like that's can compete with that wingspan.
Yeah, you can't fuck with
You
it.
feel me? Like his
Nobody fuck with it.
wingspan is crazy. So the league still has to figure out what type of defense they're gonna really run for that. You feel me? Because he seems really unstoppable right now. Like he really seems like if he keeps playing the way he's playing, he's gonna be the MVP. Like unanimous.
Yeah, because you're gonna be putting up crazy numbers. It's gonna be
Bro,
mad defense along with the offense.
bro, you
So if
just
you
said it
dropping,
yesterday. I mean, you just said it just now. The fact that he almost had a triple double off of blocks.
come on, block Zion 4 times. Like, yeah, Zion, you caught that little body on him
Like
first play, but then what happened? 4 blocks. You know what I mean?
that's
Like,
wild, bro.
like response was crazy. You know what I mean? And like I think he worked on his body crazy. Pause. Like he's, you know what I mean? Like he got more muscle on him. Feel me? Pause. So I think like win your shit now, man. Like win the shit now. That's why that like the window's gonna close for some people.
Yeah,
The
nah,
window's gonna
because
close for
the
some people.
takeover is gonna be like the Spurs, man. They
They still
with
got
Pop over
everybody in the
there,
organization.
bro. They still have Pop over there, and Pop is he's basically gonna be like a whole nother coach. He's gonna be an extension, even though he's gonna be in the office. You know he's gonna be throwing them little gems out there. You know what I'm saying? Picking the right
Oh no,
pieces,
he's in there.
bro.
He's fully involved.
You
Pause.
feel
Like,
me?
you
And
feel
then
me?
like for them to still have the vets still around, you know what I mean? You still have Timmy there. You still have David Robinson going over there. You still have Manu over there, you know what I'm saying? Talking to him. And then in the off season for this man to go and chill with the Buddhists or the Buddhist monks or whatever.
Yeah, he fucked up.
And then he started chilling with KG. Fam,
He
like
built up the mentality. The
he's
mentality
about to be something different. We've never seen this before. We've never seen this before. Like I know that like when LeBron first came in, it was like the chosen one type of thing. With Wemby right now, it's like a yo.
Well, with Wemby, there's no higher ceiling than it's the highest ceiling. It's the highest ceiling. You're 7'4". You could shoot threes. You could, you know what I mean. You could Euro step. You play crazy defense. You're young right now, so it's like the athleticism is there, and then like you got the shot, you got the post game, you got the footwork already. Like yeah, get your shit now, man. Get off now because I think Wemby is coming through. The alien is coming through with the mothership.
And what it makes me also think about is what the league is gonna be like 5, 10 years from now. Because he's one of one, right? But what are we gonna be seeing, like I said, 5, 10 years from now when other big men might see this, right? And they evolve. Because the game
Yeah, I
only
mean
evolves.
that's what the game is gonna be.
You know what I'm saying? It only evolves. So imagine like you start seeing these dudes who are you go from 7'4" to now he's 7'6". Now these dudes are damn near 8 feet tall, but they're handling the ball like point guards. Well, pretty soon the shortest dude on the court is 6'11", and he's a point guard.
Yeah, I mean
Imagine that.
it's gonna be
That's gonna be crazy.
yeah.
Like that'd be crazy. Just imagine seeing something like that. You see the whole league is just like I said, the shortest dude is 6'11",
Like
6'8" at least.
like he's showing what can be, but he's the product of KD. He's the product of kind of like a KG in a way. Like everything, I believe that KD is like one of the ones that's like, cause he's 6'11", and so you see 6'11" handling the ball like that. If you're 7 feet, you right. He basically 7 feet, so you like I could do the same shit. So I'd be like, I think like KD started the wave, and then now Wemby is just showing like what what the wave really is. Like he really showing this is the product of working on handles and working on all types of moves instead of just being a big man in the post and shit like that. But Zion looked pretty good though in the game too. I ain't gonna lie. I think like the Pelicans ain't gonna be shit though. You know, you can't never trust the Pelicans. They ass. But so the Spurs, 2-0 off the rip, starting off hot. Warriors, I think, like you said, could be, some type. Like the thing is in the West is crazy though because you got like, for example, like Luca, right? He's dropped 42 and 49 back-to-back games. First one they lost, but 49 in the dub. You feel me? Against Anthony Edwards, against this is without LeBron.
And the crazy, and this is, and yeah, so that's the crazy thing, He's doing that without LeBron, right? So, and they're 1-1 right now, right? What does that mean for Bron? because it already seems like they like slowly like, all right, my nigga, I don't think we ain't
Right.
rocking with you the way we once did, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like now that we got Luca over here, we might be alright. You know, we gonna be alright for a little bit. He
I mean, I think
younger.
that was the plan though. Like that was the whole point of
It
getting
was.
Luka. You know
It
what I
it
mean? The whole
was.
point of getting Luka was so that way LeBron don't have to do all the shit that he was doing. Like he's about to be 41
And now
in
it just seems
December.
like they don't need him for shit now.
Nah,
That,
I wouldn't say that.
the way they acting, they like,
I wouldn't say that because
we
they're
ain't
1-1.
really
It's not
just.
like
Nah, they are.
I would say you're gonna need LeBron if you're gonna have any type of chance of doing some shit. You're gonna need that veteran leadership. You're gonna need that like being able to slow the game down for a second and that IQ on the court. Like you got the Lakers ain't no way that they would do this shit without LeBron. They ain't doing
You think
shit.
he's
They
really
could win
injured?
some games. I think he cooling right now. I would be too, shit, for 40 plus. I've been doing this shit for a minute. I gotta cool out for a little bit. Pull a little D Wade, you know what I'm saying? D Wade used to do the same shit. When he was over there with the Heat, be acting like he
Load
hurt for a
management.
little bit, but then next thing you know, playoffs averaging 25.
Out here load managing.
Thought your hamstring was hurt. Nah, playoffs. You gotta play through it, you know what I'm saying?
Hit you with the you
Like,
gotta play through it
they
line.
put the thing is, look, man, they put the over on me. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta cover for my mans, which is leads to the whole point of this fucking crazy shit that's going on. Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, getting caught up in this gambling shit. Um, you know, fucking got James Bond gadgets and shit to see motherfucking
Bro,
cars and
they
shit.
had an
Like, what's
X-ray, they
good?
had X-ray
Yeah,
table. They had the fucking the contact lenses
trying
that
to act
could
like they was
see what
only
you
using that for the
doing.
cards. Look
You
nasty
know what I'm
boys. I don't
saying?
give a fuck. You know they wasn't only using that shit for no cards.
Like,
I'm telling you that for
they have
sure.
the females there too. You
Yeah,
know that.
like,
But yeah,
come
like
on.
that whole situation is crazy right now because it's like one is it definitely fucks with the integrity of the game. You know what I mean? And it makes you definitely watch from a different angle now. You know what I mean? Where
Just fuck me up,
you
man.
low key starting to feel like everything is just like everybody's throwing the game. You know what I'm saying?
And I already felt like that. You already felt like that when you're
Right.
watching this shit. Anyway.
Nah, and I feel like that with pretty much like even with football too, because I think that's at some point in time, I really feel like they're gonna start questioning that shit too.
Yeah, bro.
This opened the door for them to look at all sports now. You feel me? Because this sports betting through all sports. So
Yeah,
I feel like this whole thing with the NBA just opened the door for it.
bro.
You feel me? Like this is the shit that was going on with like the colleges and the mafia back in the day. You
Yeah,
know, in like the
bro.
80s and shit like that.
I've seen a team because I'm betting the under. They're up. The team is up 10, right? So you're the losing team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up 10 with 20 seconds left. Are you gonna follow me? Or are you gonna let the game end?
We're gonna let this game end, bro. You already up 10, bro.
They fouled them and put them to the line. So, because y'all got time to come back. I mean, this is the shit that I watch and I go, Chauncey Billups, you motherfucker. Was that you? I don't know. I don't know what anybody's involved in because you're getting caught while you're the head coach of the Trailblazers doesn't mean shit.
Which is
We don't
crazy,
know
bro.
what you've done before. I don't know how long you've been in this game because it's the mafia involved in the shit. So when you involved with the mafia, that shit could have been years ago that you've been plugged in.
Why haven't they? Why haven't they picked up anybody from the mafia?
Maybe you stopped Melo from winning a chip in Denver.
Why
I
haven't
got to question a lot of shit.
like why haven't they picked up anybody though from the mafia yet?
Mm. What you mean?
Because if the mafia is involved, right, they're picking up all the NBA players. Right?
No, I think they got 30. They arrested 30 people.
Okay, so they arrested
yeah,
30
they
people.
got.
So then that means that they gotta have.
But the people that they're gonna
I'm
put
not
on the
saying
front page is
are
gonna
the-
be the
right,
NBA
right,
stars,
right.
you know.
Right, because they were using them as the face to
Wait.
have to like lure the people in to start start the game.
Which there's a narrative of like it's some race shit. I'm like, stop doing that. It has nothing to do with race. They're the big. that's how it works, bro. If you're the superstar of something, if you're a superstar and you get caught in a scandal, you're gonna be, I mean, not superstar, like super fit. People don't know these mafia people, so putting their face on the thing is gonna get no views.
Yo,
Why would I put, Luigi on the fucking thing? I got Chauncey Billups, bro. People know who Chauncey Billups
right.
is.
That's gonna
People,
be more. That's gonna be more the story. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's
man.
gonna be
Like,
more
not everything is that, bro. Trust me, there's a lot of shit that is, but I'm
But
not
it's
saying
like,
that is. But yeah, it's a fucked up situation.
it's a very fucked up situation because then like you talk about like Chauncey, but then you look at like the videos that they have posted up of like Terry Rozier of certain games,
Nah, it's start now.
and
Everything.
it's like
Question.
You know what I mean? Like, because when things like this happen, like, I'm not even gonna lie, I even question my own team because I feel like you have to question everything now.
Yeah,
You can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, because it's like, I love these sports, you know what I'm saying? Football, basketball, these are my two favorite sports to watch, bro. You know what I'm saying? They were my two favorite sports playing, growing up playing. So when these things are happening, it fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? Like how they tell you don't meet your heroes.
Yeah,
You feel me? This is what it makes you start thinking like, damn, nigga, like, what the fuck, man? Like, I love this game and you over here throwing this shit, or this is going on behind the scenes, or you know what I mean? Like, cause for me, I always feel like when niggas talk about some like if cheating is ever mentioned and shit, I'm like, nigga, I feel like every team in every fucking sport does it to some degree. It's either just like in real life, either you got caught or you didn't.
Right.
There's too much money on the table that these team owners have, and some of them are really trying to win championships, so they're willing to bend some rules. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like it goes on in every sport. But then when you have the gambling and aspect added to it, it makes it even worse. Because then it really makes you like, damn, I don't even like this is like some WWE shit now. Like, yeah, it's still entertaining, but come on, man. Like the outcome ain't even, you know what I mean?
Right. Is there really a script?
Right. Like, is there really a script? Like, you gotta actually see somebody really get hurt to be like, okay, maybe this shit ain't scripted. You know what I'm saying? Not to like bring it up or whatever, but to like, Tyreek Hill and his injury. It makes you think like, damn, nigga, like, how is that scripted?
Right, yeah.
You can't
you only can find a script to a certain extent. Yeah, but
so it's like, damn, nigga, like it just fucks with you, bro, as a fan. You know what I mean?
But I ain't gonna sugarcoat this shit either, bro. That shit dumb. Like, I don't understand how you could make your why? Like, why do you it's just like the same shit with Ja doing the shit with the ratchets and all that shit. It just I don't be understanding the shit. Y'all be making all the bread. It be making me feel like, yo, did y'all come from the hood or not? Because, bro, when you really come from the hood, you make it out, you don't do shit to fuck it up. And you making millions of dollars, bro. And you decided, bro, they talking about they brought Terry Rozier 200 racks. What the fuck is 200 racks to Terry Rozier, bro? Makes millions of dollars
and
playing
crazy
this shit.
And a lot of it is just it's not
Like,
even if you came up in the hood or not. It's just like this is common sense, bro. You are making, let's say he was making 10 mils a coach, bro. Why you need that side hustle?
bro, it's like rappers that be selling drugs still. I'd be like,
Why
what
do you need that?
What are you doing?
Why do you need that side hustle with all the connections that you already have throughout your life from people that you met in college, you know what I'm saying, in the league itself, you know what I'm saying, outside of the league? Why is it that you have to go and do this? You're set for life, bro. You good. Hopefully, if you stay, you save your money, you know what I'm saying, and was investing wisely. But I'm pretty sure you made some type of connections where you can make some type of bread.
Oh, they made some connections.
You know what I'm saying? They made the wrong connections. If you would have stuck to the right connections, whatever endorsements you're able to get or whatever, like being on TV, being a host or something. I don't know, but like just whatever it is, why do you got to put yourself in a situation to now? Not only are you fucking it up for yourself, now you putting your family in a fucked up situation.
Not only that, man, you fucking it up for people like me, You fucking up for the people that gamble, bro. Like, so who knows, bro? You don't even know how if potentially Chauncey Billups cost you a ticket. You feel me? I done put Portland on the ticket before.
Man, I questioned a couple times, but
Now I gotta worry about Terry Rozier. Probably had you for some points one day. Had you for 19 and a half.
LeBron.
You had 18.
LeBron.
And then you didn't score.
I'm a
Like
LeBron. You had 29, bro. I just needed you to have 36 in my parlay.
and not for nothing. Bron
and
is
you got stuck at 29. This was a couple seasons ago, but still.
And Bron is somebody that I think would be the one that would be involved because of how fucking I ain't trying to get all tenfold hat and shit, but I'm just saying like he's so prolific. But again, like maybe he's too prolific to where it'd be like, I wouldn't do that, bro. Why the fuck would I help do that type of shit and get fuck up, potentially fuck up? You know, maybe he's, like logical and doesn't think like, oh, I'm making millions. Let me make 100,000 off a bet.
And there's the other thing that's kind of it's funny, but it's not funny at the same time. Is this nigga Gil trolling? You feel me? like
goaded for that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's funny, but at the same time, I say it's not funny because it's like, yo, the magnitude of the situation. But it's like, yo, it's kind of funny at the same time. But it's just the whole situation in itself is just it's crazy because, like I said, what it does to the integrity of the game, and then and you just question everything about it now, and then like who else is involved? Because then now it's like remember this shit with the referee and shit with Allen Iverson. But yeah, like it just makes me think of the times with the referee shit and like Allen Iverson, how they were just like calling certain shit a carry or certain fouls on him or whatever, or how even like you had Iguodala bring up something where he was like, yeah, we gotta win by 7 to win by 1 or some analogy how he broke it down to where it was like, how the refs are gonna call these fouls because of they rather see, the league, rather see this team in the finals opposed to, these two teams in the finals because what it would do for the ratings. Right. And it's like, at the end of the day, it's a business, but it's like, yo, like you'll fuck up good basketball though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you're gonna fuck up good basketball, and that's what one of the things that like why people were in tune last year's finals because it was just good basketball. You feel me? It was just good basketball, bro, and you can't knock that. Like when good sports is being played, the sports lovers are gonna appreciate that. You feel me? Like we're the ones that's gonna love that shit. We're the ones that's gonna be talking about it 5-10 years from now. Yo, remember when this dude, he was balling, then he hit them 3 threes, bro, and he fuck around, got injured. Yeah. Now we're debating, yo, does it go 7 games? Does it, do they end up pulling it out, pause, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that fucks up all of that. It messes with all of that, bro. And then, like I said, you're questioning who else is involved.
Yeah, nah, because it is the question that's going to be brought up at the end of the day too, because more people are probably gonna go down for this shit. Pause. I don't think it's gonna be just Chauncey Billups. Probably gonna be some more NBA players. You already seen fucking Michael Porter Jr.'s little brother get caught up in that shit. Now he out the fucking league. Mm-hmm. I think it's gonna be the same thing for Terry Rozier once they find out, everything that he gonna be out the league. Chauncey's gonna be. You have to. You can't be in the league. You know what I'm saying? But it's fucked up just because, even though the season just started, I know some teams, it may not be as good as, you want it to be for the start, but for a lot of teams, it's just good basketball being played so far, so it's exciting to get into the season.
And the crazy thing is,
y'all kind of fucking it up when we just started.
Right.
So we're not even, 5 games in to the season, and now we have a scandal. It's kind of crazy,
right? Because
y'all fucking it up,
right? Because going back to the whole fact that it's the beginning of the season, like it's still the beginning of the season, right? You got 80 games left. That's a lot of games, right? Who knows if this thing keeps, snowballing? Like how many other players are involved and how that can actually mess with your team's, morale. If there's players on your team that are involved and you guys are, let's say, a playoff contending team, a championship contending team, how does that gonna affect you? You
Yeah,
feel me?
I
Like, what
mean,
if they start
you gotta,
investigating you like you're one of the starters or something like that?
yeah,
How is that going to affect your whole team
yeah. If your
morale, the whole
team,
organization, your whole playoff run? If you are a team that's going on a playoff, like
yeah,
it
you
just fucks up the whole game, bro.
yeah. So I think it's gonna be kind of good though that it's happening because it's gonna clean up the bullshit and then we can kind of move forward from it, hopefully. But moving forward with this shit, I think it's an exciting time, to
Mm-hmm.
be a fan. Fucking, if we talking about, I gotta bring this up because we're talking about. I know we've been saying that these Thursday night games been good. They had the last one was trash. I'm not gonna lie. But it's good. It's good to have two sports going on at the same time. That's the whole point. Even though I didn't get good basketball and good football at the same time on Thursday, I got some good basketball.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying. We got the Knicks rolling. We got surprise people coming out. Like I said, I think the biggest thing is gonna be like not the it won't be a big surprise, but I feel like Orlando, Detroit, those are gonna be some people that's gonna be trying to compete for the East. But I think it's ours to lose. But regardless of that, I'm still excited to see the matchups. I mean, shit starting off crazy. We went Cavs, Celtics. Now we got the Bucks next. Fucking Giannis just had a 30 and 20 game. He out there. He got his brothers with him over there. So they, I would do it too though. You gotta get all the brothers because whatever Giannis want, you gotta just be like, yo, fam, what you need, your cousin too. Like
Yeah.
it don't matter. You gotta keep him there because he's not gonna stay there unless you gotta give him the keys because it's Milwaukee. So you gotta
Yeah,
chill out.
yeah, no,
But the team isn't deep at the end of the day. Pause. It's not really. I don't know. It's a lot of Giannis.
yeah,
I understand. Like I love the loyalty. It's really rare to see somebody stay on the team for that long, but we'll see, man.
yeah,
Losing changes a lot of
yeah.
shit.
Let's see how we do this season. Right.
Everything be all hunky dory. Everything be yeah, we good, and then as soon as you start, yo, finger pointing, bro, we 3-10 right now, bro. Like, what's up, bro? I'm averaging 35.
Yeah, but what's
But
the
I'm
record right
averaging
now?
20. No, I'm not saying that. I don't even know. I know they won their last game. They might even be 2-0, but I'm just saying, like, that's early shit. We
No,
started 2-0, we could be fucked up. Y'all started 0-2, y'all can start winning. It's just
yeah.
it
I
is
was
what
gonna
it is.
say,
But
I think like with the Thursday, like yeah, the Thursday night football game, that was just like that was like a scrimmage game. That was just a
the
blowout
Chargers blew them
loss.
out, man.
Yeah,
And
that
that
was a
next
great
one gonna be
win.
trash too.
They needed that. They needed that. The Chargers. Um, but shout out to Amazon once again, though, because even last night for I think it was the first game, so I like their whole layout. What they're doing, um, and having the two sports going on right now is kind of cool. For sports
Shit, and you
lovers and
got the
shit.
World Series happening too.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Blue Jays, fucking killed these dudes yesterday.
Yo, so what you think? You think like now it gotta be it's Toronto versus LA? Like, yo, Drake need this, bro. He need this, bro. I'm telling you.
Well, they
Because if LA beat Toronto, oh man, don't let Kendrick because remember last year they had Fat Joe perform for us, and then they had I think it was damn who the fuck was it? Oh, Ice Cube perform
from for the
for the
Dodgers.
Dodgers and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
So they gonna probably do that shit again. And who else would you have, bro? You gotta have Kendrick, bro. You got Drake's already online with the chain and all that. He needs
That'd
this,
be
bro.
crazy.
He needs it.
But
If
yeah,
not, it's gonna be dark. It's gonna be dark.
yeah,
It's gonna be LA beats Toronto again and everything. You can't avoid it.
Nah,
You know
I
what I'm
would agree.
saying? But shit.
Yeah, but no, there's been, a lot of good games, you know what I mean? I know my C's right now, we started off slow, but
Yeah, so
I like
hold on,
for
man. What do y'all think? What do you think about that, man? Cause I was watching y'all, and I'm not. I'm gonna be just critical of the shit from what I was seeing, cause I was very critical on us too, cause I feel like
yeah, well for me,
we were just bugging out. But from what I was seeing, it just looks like there's no depth anymore in the lineup. Like the people that were out
it's
there,
that.
I kind of remember when y'all had a second unit that would come in, you would still be like, oh, that I
I
gotta
think for
worry
us
about
right
what's
now,
going on.
and I think with us right now, it like yeah, it is has a lot to do with the depth, right? We lost and also too, it's really the big men. Not having Al there and even Luke Cornett there, you miss a lot of rebounds. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah,
So we're missing a lot of rebounds with that. And then also too, you got like Peyton Pritchard. He's a starter, right? So now he's stepping into a new role. He has to
struggle,
step, you know what I mean? He has to
but
learn that
he
role.
gotta
You
learn.
gotta learn that role. JB has to learn how to be, more of a leader now. You know what I mean? And it's not gonna be all about the scoring. You have to learn how to distribute.
You
You know
gotta
what I
hold that
mean?
rock, man.
Everybody, get everybody involved more. But
Yeah,
really, it's. But even though I'm watching it, it also too looks like we're trying to figure out the lineups. What lineup, who's gonna work with who, because we have all these new pieces, right? We have these new players. But at the same time, I'm when I'm watching it, I'm not like fuck. You feel me? It's more like all right. I feel like if we can figure out what the pieces we got, what lineups work with what, we're gonna be okay. Because we lost by one to Philly, right? We had the lead. We got like kind of lackadaisical in the third, and we lost that, right? We could have made this
that
Tillman.
rookie looking
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Like he could have. So and even with the Sixers, I still don't feel like
No,
that's
no, no.
really. I'm
Yeah, I
like
mean they could
Embiid,
have
you
done
gave
worse.
me four. You had 4 points, and you looked like you still hurt, bro. You
Yeah.
feel me? PG, who knows? He's always a tosser. And then yesterday's game started off great. We started off great in the first quarter. Started off really strong, pushing the rock.
Yeah.
Second quarter, you guys came out, hit, two, think like two or three threes or whatever, just fast break shit, tied the game. And then after that, in the second quarter, it was just like foul after foul after foul after foul after foul. Then after that, so now that's putting us in a hole. That's putting you guys at the line. We're getting in foul trouble early, and then you guys are hitting shots, right? You guys got the unit that you have. Everybody knows how to play with each other. So you guys are hitting the shots that you guys need to hit. You go up 24, I think, at the half, right?
Yeah, I think 20 at the half at
Yeah,
one
and
point.
then it was up like
Yeah.
24. But then when I'm watching it and I'm seeing people like fucking Hugo, great fucking pickup, good job, Brad, thank you. And I'm seeing Boucher, and I'm seeing how we're playing defense, and it's like, oh, all right, nah, we got fight, we still got scrap, and then
Yeah.
just seeing how it's like, yo, we only lost by 10. We missed a lot of shots. If we make
Yeah.
half of those, it could have been a different game. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if we make at least half of those shots, it could have been a different game. If we got more rebounds, because we wasn't getting no rebounds. You guys
That's why
out
y'all lost
rebounded.
again.
Y'all out rebound us.
Cause y'all shot a better
You
percentage
know what I'm
than us.
saying? Right. So
Only
and
reason why we
then
won is because rebound.
right. So it's like you guys got the rebound, and so I'm like,
Yeah.
we can still compete. Get this together. And then a lot of times with a lot of our shots, it looked like there wasn't enough like lift in the shot. A lot of like short rimming it, and then after the short rim, you tend to fucking like overshoot it after that. So you had a lot of that. And but like I said, we lost by 10. So with that type of a loss, I'm like, all right, cool. We fought. Hugo showed what he can do, so now we know that we can fucking put him in the rotation more with probably a Jalen Brown and a D White and shit like that, and have like probably a bigger lineup. Get Boucher, more consistent shots, so where he can actually hit these shots, because he can actually hit the shots. and
Yeah.
then he's getting blocks. You know what I'm saying? So you know he's playing defense. The team is playing defense. We're still scrappy. Tighten up. Tighten up those loose ends, and then at some point in time, we're gonna have to go out and into free agency and see who's out there as far as the big goes. Because we're
Yeah.
gonna need another big. And I think we got another dude, but we didn't play the same guys that we played in the first game. You feel me? A couple other guys got to play against y'all that didn't get to play against Philly. So I think we're still figuring that out as well.
Word.
You know,
That's a good take. All right, man. Well, we trying to figure it out too, man. We trying to figure out this whole lighting situation. We gotta just get better at shit, man. We gotta get background. Gotta start switching it up, man. So we appreciate y'all, man, been sticking with us. You know what I mean? Keep liking and subscribing. It's your host Jake Spreading Love signing off. Any parting words?
you already know, man. Like, comment, subscribe.
All right, man. Y'all be good. Love y'all.